Hey there, Mel High School, and happy Thursday. This is Dr. Foster coming to you with Bulldog eNews for the week of May 9th. It's Derby weekend here in Louisville, Kentucky. We are in the final stretch of the school year, and I hope you are doing well. We also are wrapping up Teacher Appreciation Week. So we want to start off with a shout out to our teachers who have endured an incredibly difficult couple of years since March of 2020. Through that stretch to finish up the 1920 school year, the craziness of last year and obviously reopening this year has been a challenge, but they have done it with grace and grit. They have led our students daily, and we are continuing to get back to normal as we continue to live with now the epidemic of COVID-19. So I hope you're have had a great week and have a big weekend ahead. Again, coming to you a couple days early this week with everything going on this weekend. So in the spirit of Teacher Appreciation Week, do want to start off here with a couple of shout outs for our teachers. Miss Brooke Roush and Miss Kelly Thompson for their achievements with the deeper learning work here in JCPS. They were acknowledged this week. So very proud of both Miss Roush and Miss Thompson for their work to continue to grow and to learn, which is what it's all about, right? All right, our schedule for the upcoming weeks. You can see next week is our last 5-day week of the school year. And so you can see our breakdown there. It is important that our students remember next week is KSA, Kentucky Summit of Assessment. That will affect sophomores and juniors. Sophomores will be testing on Monday and Tuesday. Juniors will test on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those tests are online. They will be done in large group settings. I'll come back to that in just a minute. We've got a couple important things to share with our sophomores and juniors, and we'll be reminding you of that each day next week. You can also see the week after next, we do have a non-school day on a Tuesday. That's election day here in Kentucky. And then our last day of school is now finally official May 26th. Which is a Thursday, and we will graduate that same day. We will celebrate the class of 2022 at Freedom Hall at 5 o'clock on Thursday, May 26th. Got AP exams underway this week. Our students did a fantastic job, knocked out a handful of AP exams. You can see the remaining exams there, along with the date and time and location of any said exam. Check those out. If you have any questions, see Mr. Paul Daniel. All right, back to KSA testing. Sophomores and juniors, next week is a big week for you as you will take the KSA. I want to remind our sophomores and juniors 3 things. You're going to need a fully charged Chromebook daily. You're going to need plenty of sleep and great effort. Fortunately, we've broken the testing windows down where it's not long chunks of time. It'll never be more than the equivalent of about a block and a half. So you can see the breakdown. Sophomores on Monday and Tuesday will test. You can see what areas they will test and how long that test will be. And then again, you can see juniors will test on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, our hope is to break it down where it's not just those long chunks of time, similar to the ACT, which can be very tough. All right, want to remind our sophomores and juniors each day, bring that fully charged Chromebook with you. Any student that doesn't have a JCPS issued Chromebook, we will be giving you one for that test. You must test on a JCPS issued Chromebook each day. All right, our calendar of events finally, before last week's edition of eNews, the dust settled, so to speak. So not much changes to this since last week. Next week, the pace picks up a bit. We have some really cool things going on. We have our first couple of spring concerts there. Orchestra and band will be up on Tuesday and Thursday, so we look forward to that. And man, the week after that, the pace really picks up. Seniors, want to remind you again about graduation, May 26th, Freedom Hall. And then the dates that we have shared for a couple of weeks. And seniors and senior parents, I remind you once again, that information slide deck that Miss Edlin put together and shared with families a couple of weeks back is linked once again right here. If you have any questions, check that out. Reach out to us. We'll be happy to make sure that you know what's going on, where you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to wear, et cetera, et cetera. Want to remind our senior class the day after graduation, Friday, May 27th, we will have project graduation at the University of Louisville. That information is right there for you on the screen. Want to remind our students that we will be giving final exams in two parts. The first part will be for seniors. Seniors, you will take your exams over 3 days, and then underclassmen, you will take your exams the final 4 days of the school year, all the way up through fourth block. That is correct. We also will not be giving finals early. So students need to be here on the day of their final exam, or we will work with you to take your final exam those first few days of summer vacation if needed. All right, we have a monster task ahead of us. We are charged with collecting Chromebooks to every student that has a JCPS issued Chromebook. If you are a senior, you must return your Chromebook by May the 19th. So if you can turn your Chromebook in early, we'll be talking to students about that, how you can take it to the library and get it to Mr. Daniel or someone down there. Underclassmen, we're going to be working with you through your P4 class. So that will be done on May 18th and 20th. But every student issued JCPS Chromebook will need to be returned before the end of this school year. We've got a brand new counseling newsletter out for you. Check that out. Click below. And then we also want to remind you, you've got lots of athletics going on. It is spring season, getting close to the postseason, but lots of things going on next week and a number of shout outs. But really, I wanted to end with some work that our SAM and FCA club did this week to highlight teachers with just specific notes of gratitude. So some pictures here from the main building. There was also a setup of this over in the Geens building where our students stopped and shared some personal notes of gratitude with teachers, which was just really, really special. So we really appreciate our students who stopped and shared their gratitude with our teachers. I also want to say thank you to our PTSA who worked really hard to put together a luncheon for our teachers on Monday with food trucks, which was really cool. We also fed our teachers again on Wednesday. So lots of things this week where we just stopped and said thank you. So we really appreciate the work of our teachers again through this unprecedented time and last couple of years. So folks, have a great Derby. Be safe, get some rest. When we come back to school on Monday, we will have just 13 instructional days between us and summer breaks. We have a lot to accomplish. Students, you have a lot to get done. And so it's important that you're here every day, ready to learn, make good decisions for this final stretch of the school year. So happy Derby. Take care of yourselves. We'll see students back here bright and early on Monday morning.